Hey guys, hope this finds you well. Hope you're busy being awesome and creating the life of your dream. We had a conversation recently in the squad. For those of you that don't know, I run a mastermind called the squad. And something that had come up because we all go through those stages of comparisonitis and wondering if we're doing a good enough job and self-doubt and, life of an entrepreneur, right? Life of a business owner. But the question that came out of some doubt that some of the squad girls were going through at the time was, what does success look like to you? And we went through a bit of a process of exploring that, because if you don't know what success looks like, how do you know you're hitting your targets? How do you know you're hitting your benchmarks? And what we had come up was, one of the girls is very busy building her website. She's got her online course being created. She's setting up her funnels. She's doing all of this stuff. She works 2 days a week. She's got a 3-day-a-week job. She works 2 days a week on her business. She's got a certain amount of time, and that's it. But when we dug a little deeper, what came up was her measurement for success was actually money, and making money and having the dollars hitting the bank account. And she'd put herself into this space that she wasn't successful. But as I said to her, I'm like, you're not doing any income generating activities right now. So how can you fairly measure success when you're not actually taking the steps that will lead you to what success looks like for you, right? So she'd been tearing herself up inside, but from a really unfair standpoint. Like, if you're not doing anything to make money, you can't get upset that you're not making money, right? So, but it's this thing that we do as humans, is we tend to put some very unrealistic pressure on ourselves. So we actually sat down and started having that conversation. What does it look like? What are your benchmarks? We had a bit of a discussion as well around your personal values. What does success mean from a value perspective? And I know for me, if I'm not having fun, I don't feel like I'm successful. I'm not honoring myself because I'm letting myself get bogged down in the details or the frustration, and I'm not creating things in my work that are going to bring me joy and make me happy, right? So for me, that's a benchmark. It's like a key performance indicator. If I'm not happy, my clients aren't happy, there's something going on, right? So we created that imagery, and then what came out of that was also the horrible thing that we do as human beings, which we know as comparisonitis. We look at what people are doing on Facebook, and we see their success stories and see all the happy, amazing things that are happening for them. And if we don't have those amazing happening things, we feel like we're failing. But guess what? We all do it. We put our best foot forward on social media. You can't compare social media. You don't know what's going on truly behind the scenes. And do you know what success looks like for other people? Chances are you don't. You're comparing what you believe success is to what's happening in their life. If you have different values and views around what success is, so stop. Just stop comparing yourself to people on social media. It makes you feel sucky, right? So you also don't know what kind of support network these people have. Like if somebody has started a business the same time as you, maybe they had a bigger network to share their message. Maybe they had a different focus. Maybe they weren't systems and processes at the start. Maybe they were like one-on-one clients. Let's get them and let's make all the money, right? So you can't judge. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So my recommendation would be, look at what other people are doing, sure, but have a look at their processes and the systems and the steps that they've taken to get to where they are. Not judge yourself against what they've currently got in their achievement basket. Take the time, model their steps, see what's applicable. Like, I look at my coach who's been doing the kind of work that I do 3 years longer than me. And I used to go through a terrible comparisonitis thing. But you got to stop. You have to stop, because she's got 3 years on me. 3 years is a lot of time, hey? So stop, get a clear idea of what success looks like for you, See what you're working on in your business to help you create that success. And if you can implement it now, great. But if you can't, stop giving yourself a hard time. Auntie Sparkles has spoken. And stop comparing yourself to other people online. If you are going to look at what other people are doing, have a look at the steps they took to get there and model those steps if it's applicable for your work. You might find out what they did to get to where they are and do what they do doesn't suit you at all. But look at it from a statistical, analytical, data-driven space and don't allow the emotion to take over. So what does success look like for you? Get yourself a clear picture happening there. And if you need support with that, we've got the Summer Squad starting November. So that runs for 3 months. It'll help you keep your business momentum moving along while most people are busy, celebrate, wind down. If you need that kind of help, if you want to get these questions answered for yourself and moving along, give me an email, get in touch. Always happy to have a conversation. And as always, especially if you've been around me for a while, and if you're new to my videos, you'll hear me say this a lot. Here's to your business success.